if I was planting a church, this is what my tech stack would look like. I would have an Instagram that I would start really drive for people to follow, and I would post there regularly, a little bit more reels so that it has a little bit more exposure, and I would repost those as stories. I would have a website that's very simple about when we're launching, how to join the team, where to give, sign up for email lists. Very simple experience. That email list would be most likely connected to a platform like MailChimp, where I could send a bi-monthly email, and as we get closer, I would ramp that up. But very simple. Again, go to the website, you would follow us or sign up for the email list. I would also have a WhatsApp group. So if you wanted to join the team, to be part of the launch, pray, so forth, we would have a very active WhatsApp group. I would probably have one main WhatsApp group and maybe a volunteer kind of group where people can interact, kind of like a forced space during the week. I would then also have a giving platform of some sort where people could give and set up giving, reoccurring giving. I would really look at nucleus.church or Tithely. Nucleus has some really good, I think you can even host your website with them. They also have Rebel Give. There's some really good, I think they do design the best. So I would really check that out. And then I would also heavily look at Tithely, because Tithely has, you can give, you can have an app, you can, really important, you can have a church management system where you can store all the users there. And it's really great as you grow as a church from a plant into a small, medium, large. You can see different reports and so forth. I think that's something you really need to consider. It's not something you need to worry about at plant, but you will need as you quickly grow. And so I would look at both of those experiences. They have different feature sets. I then would have a podcast where I would record my podcast when I launch, and I wouldn't have live streaming or any of that or any video, but I would really look at like a Podbean. And again, these different platforms offer different these things, so you can save money, like just use the email list here or there, and you can kind of consolidate that. And so that's what my launch kind of tech stack would look like. And then on the heels of that, I would be really looking at launching a YouTube channel so I can have more content there and grow. I would also be really looking at starting ads on Instagram so I can have conversations with people. Even if it was just like $100 a month, I would consider that. I would set up a nonprofit with Google Grants so that I can run Google ads. I would take a really deep look at Apollo's app strategy. I think Apollo's kind of does apps the best, and some of their community stuff is really really good. And so again, there's a lot of considerations. If you want to learn more about this, check out this blog post I wrote last year where I unpack small, medium, large tech stacks. And so check that out if you want to learn more.